You are watching what cops say is a terrible crime committed by a brilliant chemist. First, he's seen filling a syringe with some sort of substance. Then he places the syringe under an apartment door.
A crying baby, an angry neighbor, and a chemistry student who thought he could poison an entire family and get away with it.
Umar Abdullah and his wife had just had a baby. Almost immediately, they say, their downstairs neighbor, then a PhD student in chemistry, began complaining about noise. That's him skulking outside the apartment in Tampa.
After my daughter was born, right after we came back from hospital, he started complaining.
This is the insane story of how one PhD student's complaint about noise turned into a federal case that got him deported from the United States forever. June 27th, 2023. Tampa, Florida. A terrified father makes a frantic call to 911. His family has been getting sick for weeks. Burning eyes, headaches, vomiting. They thought it was their water heater. They thought it was their air conditioning. But then they caught something on camera that changed everything.
Hello. What's going on?
He's a chemistry PhD student at USF.
He's a what?
Chemistry PhD student at USF.
Okay.
And he's injecting some chemical inside my house. It's like severe eye burning sensation. Eyes are
Let me see the video.
difficulty breathing.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Are you guys in an argument about something?
I'll tell you everything. So this time he came and he didn't put anything. And he came back again and with his breath.
Their downstairs neighbor, a chemistry PhD student named Xuming Li, was caught on hidden camera, crouching at their front door with a syringe, injecting some kind of liquid under their doorframe. And this wasn't the first time. This had been going on for over a month. Xuming Li had been calling the police, complaining to the Ho, and demanding that this family stop making noise. But here's the thing. The police checked it out. The HOA investigated. And you know what they found? Absolutely nothing wrong. Just normal condominium living sounds. When authorities told Li that the family wasn't doing anything illegal, he decided to take matters into his own hands. And that's when things got absolutely terrifying. May 31st, 2023. About a month before Li got caught. The victim's friend stops by the apartment to drop off a package. She has a spare key, so she lets herself in. And almost immediately, something feels wrong. Her eyes start burning. She feels dizzy. There's this weird chemical smell near the front door. She tells the family about it, but at the time they don't think much of it. They're out of town. How could something be wrong? But then they come back home, and the symptoms start hitting them too. They replace the water heater. Nothing changed. They checked the HVAC system. Still sick. They even had professionals come in to inspect the apartment. Everything seemed fine, but the symptoms kept coming back. That's when it hit him. Someone was doing this from outside the apartment, so he grabbed a skewer from his kitchen and went outside to test his theory. And guess what? He could poke the skewer right under the door gap. Someone could easily inject something into his apartment from the hallway. So he set up a hidden camera. And he waited. The camera was hidden inside a potted plant outside the front door, and it didn't take long to catch the culprit red-handed. There on video, clear as day, was Xuming Li, crouching down at the bottom of the door, with a syringe in his hand, injecting some kind of liquid underneath the doorframe. While police were interviewing the victim, the Hazmat team was working to identify what Li had been injecting into the apartment. And what they found was absolutely shocking.
I don't know if it has other things in it, but that's what we got off of it. So if you look up methadone, it's toxic for inhalation.
Okay.
There was a half size of a dime of liquid, half of a dime, that they swabbed up, and from that they took samples from what we could test. The swab has the strongest sample, and then we have a couple little, looks like Band-Aids that have some weaker samples on it.
Okay.
The swab will be this was the initial initial swab.
Okay.
That had the most
Liquid.
pure sample on it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
This,
I can take it off.
it says strong sample, so it would be the next thing that we wiped. Because we have a machine that tests this stuff, and it's very, very, very sensitive. So the strong overloaded it. The weak is what gave us that identification. We took a picture of it.
Now the police had everything they needed. Video evidence, chemical evidence, a clear victim, and a suspect who was about to walk right into their trap.
How did you know that someone might be doing something? Because the noise issues you've had with him, or no?
Not that. So first time, my friend told me this. So we were out of state that time. I was not really relating it to anything.
So you were out of town, your neighbor came over to put a package in and said, oh my God, my eyes, da-da-da, and told you, but no one was even here making noise. You guys were out of town.
Yes.
Okay. So how did you know someone was doing something?
So on 25th,
that was Sunday, right?
On Sunday, it came back. So I thought, okay, the water heater is replaced, probably some residue was there. And I was actually sniffing it all from the water heating area.
Okay.
And when I was coming out from the water heater, the smell was getting stronger.
Okay.
So when I actually sniffed my door, bottom part of the door, the smell was the strongest.
Okay.
And
that's
then,
your front door, right?
Front door,
okay.
Yeah. And then it struck me. So, is it possible to access my house from outside, probably with a syringe or anything? So I came out with a skewer to check if I can poke that inside.
From outside inside.
From outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried that, and then I found that it is possible to access.
While police are at the scene gathering evidence, Xuming Li just casually walks back to the apartment complex. Like nothing's wrong. Like he didn't just poison a family. Like
where you going? Can't go to the second floor right now. Well, we had a little.
Bobby.
Huh?
That's it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
What floor do you live on?
Second floor.
Yes.
We live on third.
I live on third.
Yeah,
they live on the third.
Oh, we need to talk.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
Huh?
Take your hands out of your pocket.
Yeah, we're going to need to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay? So why don't you come over here and let me get this bag real quick. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, what's happening? Hey, why?
Because we need to talk to you. We need to figure out what's going on here.
Come on.
Let's say him and Ryan's going until Charlie gets here. Come on. Come. We're going to have you have a seat in this police car. We've got an investigator that's coming to talk to you. Okay? So you're being detained for the moment, okay? And we'll explain everything in a moment. Do you have anything in your pockets?
This is my phone.
Okay.
Can I make a phone call?
Not right now. All right, have a seat. So he must have left before we got here.
Did he come back or did he come out of the apartment?
He came from the parking lot.
there isn't a massive police presence swarming the building. But the cops weren't about to let that happen. The officers immediately detained him. They placed him in the back of a police car. And here's what Li asked. Not right now, buddy. You've got bigger problems. And now the FBI was getting involved. Because this wasn't just a local crime anymore. Li was a foreign national on a student visa. He'd committed multiple felonies. And immigration was definitely going to want to know about this. Right away, the detective asks Li if he knows why he's there. And Li plays dumb. Not exactly. Classic response.
How you doing, sir? Hey, can you hear me okay? My name's Charlie George. I'm a detective at the Tampa Police Department, okay? But I'm also a federal task force officer with the FBI, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to ask you, do you know why you were here?
Not exactly.
Not exactly, or... So listen, I want to ask you some questions that have to do with the interest of public safety, okay?
Before that,
Someone's getting something to wipe your eyes.
I'm sorry, I'm Chinese, so
Okay.
English is not my native language, so can I have a lawyer, because I don't want to make any misunderstanding.
So what I want to ask you about is if I can go and determine if I'm going to be safe or my guys are going to be safe if we touch something, or are we going to be hurt, okay?
Excuse me?
Hang on one second.
No.
Here, I've got the stuff for your eyes.
Thank you.
So you're saying you want a lawyer but there's some questions I want to ask you that have to do with the interest of public safety, and it's called a public safety exception. Okay?
But then Lee does something interesting. He immediately asks for a lawyer. Now, normally questioning should stop right there. Once someone asks for a lawyer, you're done. But the detective invokes something called the public safety exception. And then Lee says something that's almost funny if it weren't so serious. And that's when Lee comes up with the most ridiculous excuse I've ever heard.
Asking you questions, it's not about you getting prosecuted criminally. It's about there may be an unknown substance that our guys may come in contact with that is an irritant or a chemical or something like that. I don't know much about chemistry, but there is maybe a substance upstairs that could harm us. Okay?
You mean in my apartment?
Is there anything hazardous in your apartment?
No.
Is there any chemicals inside your apartment?
No.
Okay.
I have a baby. I cannot have those things in my home.
Okay, you have a baby.
Sure. Yeah.
So there's nothing harmful in your apartment?
My major is chemistry.
Okay.
I know how to avoid all those poison from the baby. So I definitely would not take anything home with those kind of stuff.
Nothing hazardous?
Nothing hazardous, nothing poisonous.
Is there anything in your car that would harm us? Any chemicals? Anything that would give us an irritant, like to our eyes or skin?
I pick up my son every day, so you can check it.
Okay.
It's safe.
Nothing in your car?
No.
In the bag that you were carrying when they stopped you?
You have it. You can check.
There's nothing in the
I
bag?
only have some medicine to cure my allergies.
Okay.
That's the only thing. That's the only chemical in there.
Okay. So listen, I'm just going to ask you this because it's important, because one of our officers was upstairs at another apartment that you were seen near, and that officer felt weird when they went by the door where you were standing with something in your hand. And that officer's at the hospital right now. And I need to know, so we can tell the doctors what he may have been exposed to. There was an officer that went to an apartment upstairs on the second floor. Not yours.
Second floor?
Yeah. Sir, I'm
Not
asking for the
my
truth.
home.
Not your home, but you were seen near the door doing something. You're on video. And you did something, and an officer walked up to that door, and he felt weird. He felt weird in his respiratory system, his eyes, and his skin. And I need to know what that was. What did you put on there? Don't play stupid. I need to know to tell the doctors.
But I didn't have any poison chemical there.
I didn't say you had a poison chemical. I asked you what you had that could have caused this. Because the people inside the door and the officer were affected and had irritated eyes and itchy skin. And I'm asking you to cooperate so we can tell the doctors, because they don't know what he was exposed to.
I did pour some onion extraction there.
What was it?
Onion.
Onion?
Onion extraction.
Onion extraction? What did you pour it with? How did you pour it? A pipette? So you had a pipette of onion extraction? Onion extraction?
Onion, just onion. Yeah.
Like onion, like for food, like
yeah, purple onion. Yeah.
A purple onion.
Yeah.
Where did you extract it from? Like in your apartment?
No. I just did it in the lab.
At work?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for being honest with me. So there's no chemicals?
No, it's just onion extraction.
Just onion.
Yeah. I don't want to get in trouble, so I don't.
So listen, I'm asking you this, so I can call the hospital and tell the doctors what it was.
Yeah.
So, sir, is it a clear pipette like that?
Yes.
Or is there any marks on it?
It should be graduated.
Graduated?
Yeah.
So it's called a graduated pipette?
Yeah.
All right, let me look that up. Listen, I want to show you the video. Now, it looks like what's in your hand has a plunger in it. I'm going to show you the video. I have a video of you going to the door.
Oh, yeah.
A syringe. You use a syringe.
Yes.
So it's not up front.
No.
Why'd you lie to me?
No, sorry.
Why'd you lie?
I just forgot.
I'm asking you in public safety, for the safety of my officer that was exposed.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Now I need to know, is it really onion extract?
No, it's just...
What chemicals in it? What's in the syringe?
Onion extractions.
Onion, red onion.
Purple onion.
Purple onion.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
But how am I supposed to believe you if you told me it was a pipette? Now it's a syringe.
Sorry, I used pipette last time, so...
Oh, you've done this before?
Yeah. Because I need to sleep. They just never sleep at night. I just want to make them don't sleep at daytime.
Yeah, so the issue is, what you did is technically a crime. he's going to ask you about that. I'm not asking you about it.
There it is. He admitted it. He'd been doing this repeatedly. After Lee's confession, officers read him his Miranda rights, and the charges came down hard. 3 counts of aggravated battery, 2 counts of aggravated stalking, burglary, possession of a controlled substance, and a battery on a law enforcement officer. But it gets worse for Li, because he was in the United States on a student visa. And what happens when you commit multiple felonies on a student visa? The University of South Florida immediately expelled him. His student visa was revoked, and ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, deported him back to China. If Xuming Li ever sets foot in America again, he will be immediately arrested and prosecuted for all of those charges. His decision to poison a family over normal living noises didn't just ruin their lives temporarily. It destroyed his entire future. If you found this case as insane as I did, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out our other body cam footage breakdowns. We cover the wildest, most unbelievable cases regularly.